Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? We're gonna jump into a end of day. Mm, no trade today, although we did have plenty of action, but no trade. So Euro USD, right? Still bullish overall on the M15, but we were looking for sells right after the IPOS yesterday, right? IPOS move up, and then into London. I was looking for sells in here, right? Looking for something to happen in there. Instead, it does not get into there, right? Pushes down, and then we have another IPOS here. We have an IPOS there, which then means our internal high is here. And then I was looking for cells. Like, I was thinking about like this zone here, but yeah, just I didn't even see this zone, to be honest. I was just looking up there. Just blasted right through this one, right? Blasted right through. Anyway, there's a chalk. So once there's a chalk, gotta wait for the liquidation, and then it just blasts right through into there, and then eventually it sweeps the zone, right, and sweeps this internal high. So no valid trade in there, right? Came close, but really no valid trade. I know that 4 hour looks like that. Un porquito. Yeah, valid tiny 4 hour. I guess you can say, did it touch maybe a little bit there on the 4 hour, but not much in the way of happenings, right? And then GPUSD, there's two trades I was looking for in here today. First, the sell, right? I was looking for sells. I remember this morning looking for sells within this zone. Same idea as Euro USD, right? There was an IPOS down here, and then the next IPOS was the next IPOS was here. The idea here was there's a good POI, right? But there was liquidity above, as I did say, right? Stacked supply with the 1 hour, 4 hour in there, right? A little bit of a pause in price move in there. So I was expecting a move down, right? We didn't end up getting the sells, which makes this invalid. And then yeah, once this pushed back down into here, I was looking for buys on the 60%, and yeah, unfortunately it did not touch the 60%, which is a little annoying because if you look time and time again, this is the type of pattern I actually want to see, right? I want to see the market move down, which is shit, wait. Let me switch off the magnet. I can do it from here, right? I want to see a move down, right? Move up, move down, a nice break and close, right up there, and then push back in, and then we're looking for the buy. It's simple head and shoulders, man. Right? If you know head and shoulders, it's like simple head and shoulders. I think the major difference being I am absolutely looking for an IPOS here, right? IPOS, which means the zone in here is a nice and strong zone, which is the zone down there, right? Zone down there holds, and then gonna look for buys like that. So yeah, unfortunately, did not get tagged in. Right, had it been USD CAD, I would have probably taken the entire zone because USD CAD has a tendency of just touching the zone and going. But GPUSD, Euro USD, I stick to the 60%. So yeah, it's just a no tag. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think yeah, I'm not gonna complain way too much. But I guess I could complain a little bit because if you look at the upside, there was a lot of upside to this trade, right? It's like this internal low, let's say go for like a big stop like that. This internal low holds, man, like this, and then it's the start of the pullback, right? There's a lot of room to play for the pullback, right? So we'll see. I'll leave this on and see what happens during this the night or whatever, and see if we end up pushing way higher. But I feel like this is when it actually does like push higher, when it's nice and clear like that, the nice head and shoulders breaking close. This is when I do feel comfortable risking, risking not risking the account, but just taking a risk on a trade, because this is those times, like a nice breaking close up there, even though it comes back immediately, but it's to pull back into here, nice pivot supply, and then continue to move higher. So something I gotta think about in the future. And then USD CAD, I was looking for the M5 minute, not 5 minute actually, I'm lying, M15, but I wasn't sure with this zone, man. This so iffy, like these two zones here, a little bit iffy. But yeah, we'll see how this turns out. I didn't end up taking it. It just felt a little bit iffy, so we'll see what ends up happening. And then yeah, I think today, it's been a week, I'd say. It's been a week, but not too bad today compared to the happenings of yesterday. Today, not so bad. So yeah, I think we'll see tomorrow, Friday. Maybe we have something, but usually Fridays there's nothing. But yeah, we'll see. Peace.